Hey everybody, 47 Mark IV here, and welcome back to Modern Skyblock 2. So, around the base for the last couple of days, I have been analyzing the source of lag. You know, we've been dropping frames pretty good, and it was kind of a mystery to me, you know? I've slowly been losing things, and I kept staring at it going, this just isn't that many blocks to worry about. Well, I found it. So, the number one source of lag in the space, for some reason, was Mekanism power cables. I don't know why, but they were awful. And I was having trouble with them staying connected. You know, sometimes I would come back, and I would look at a cable, and you could tell, let me turn on F9 here, and you could tell that all of a sudden power would stop transferring right on a chunk border. And everything was chunk loaded, and, you know, it was all claimed, and I'd have to reboot, and it was really frustrating. So, I went ahead and I made a whole bunch of Signalum flux ducts. It's about the best I could do at the moment in, you know, large quantity. And it's a lot better. Now, the other thing that I can do to make it a lot better is we're gonna have to get rid of this guy over here. For some reason, all of this rendering is pretty hard on computers. It's an open issue on Calculator's GitHub. So the problem is, it's 65,000 RF a tick. It's really good power. But I mean, you could probably even see right then through the lightning that rendering was an issue. I did try moving it inside of a compact machine. I built a really large one and tried to put it in there, and it just won't work. Unfortunately, it'll work while I'm in the machine with it. But beyond that, nope, it would not transfer power out. I might just move this out of range, just go 100 blocks that way and see if I can chunk load it. I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. But the thing I want to do for today, though, is, you know, when we were doing stuff over here and I needed iron ore, and I transformed this into having, you know, stone in it, I realized I'm getting stone, you know, iron ore instead of just iron ingots, and I can process that for more. And I've got kind of the same thing going on over here. I just kind of duplicated this because for certain things like cobalt, you need to put it into netherrack, not stone. Well, this gets me the actual ore, and then for processing, let's go down here. You know, I have just grabbed a couple of machines. You know, I'm really just crushing it and smelting it. That's it. So I'm getting ore doubling, but yeah, we could do better. You know, pretty easily we could get up to ore tripling, and that's what I'd like to do. So we're going to go ahead and get a lot of this stuff built. Oh, and there was something I wanted to try before we did that too. So back to EvilCraft. You know, a dark power gen, some hardened blood gets me this infusion core. And if I take that infusion core and surround it with wood, it gives me a blood chest. And one thing we are not short on is blood. And, you know, if I come down here, I can sneak that blood chest. Oh, I wish I could turn it. Can I turn it? Oh, yeah, there we go. And you remember the sword we got from the chance cubes? Let's throw it in here. Yeah, it's totally going to fix it. I just wanted to see if this could do this. This is a decent item repairer. Now, I understand that there's a chance that I'll get a bad status effect on it, but I figured it was worth a shot. I mean, decent sword. Hey, let's get a sharpness 10 sword. Why not? So that's one way to repair items. Just something different. I mean, I could use the item repair from actually editions, but, you know, we always do that. So, thought that was fun. Plus, we got tons of blood. Let's see, this tank over here. Yeah, so this is, let's see, there's 2.5 million millibuckets. So what's that, 2,500 buckets? I think we're good. Alright, so, a couple of things for today. So the first one is, you know, I've got some really highly valuable ores here. Osmium, not so much the platinum, but the osmium, I'd really like to go as far as possible. So I want to take this stuff here, and I'd like to be able to build some new condensers. I mean, let's get as many, let's get as many, ores out of our stuff as possible. And I think I can get up here to Inderium, right? We're sitting at Signalum, 180 efficiency, 360 speed. I think we can get all the way over here. So, I mean, this is just, I don't know, what's that? 6 and 8, 14. So 2 of them will be 28 plates. I mean, we could rip that right out. And that's what I'm thinking. So I made a bunch of Inderium last night. I really just melted a whole bunch of ender pearls. And there's a pipe right under here that just goes right there. Put it in a tank and then threw it in the smeltery. Pretty easy. Let's see, compressor. So let's make 28 plates. And let's replace what we got because, hey, if we're going to do it, let's get the most for it. All right, over here, we'll make a pair of these guys. Do you stack? No. All right, just a couple of those. Here we go. And 2 of these guys. Oh, didn't I have the, did I leave it in the chest? Yep, right there. You gotta have some of this, tier 3 dust. Let's see, if I put you both right there, can I pull out 2? No. Alright, there we go, there's another one. And, alright, let's get 2 of these guys. I figured this was probably worth doing. Right, make some Inderium. Get all your stuff, go as far as you possibly can with it. Alright, let's take those and let's replace what we've got going on over here. Yeah, I'm going to lose what I got in there, but not a big deal. Yeah, it's not that much. Alright, both of those are out. And we'll stick the new ones in. Yeah, holy cow, look at that efficiency. 2,448. And going at a decent pace. Yeah, that's pretty good. And that's going to do that for both of them? That's 800%. Yeah, I like it. Okay, cool. Let's see, you can go back in there. You can go in there. Cool, that's going to make a lot of ore. I guess I'll just leave these over here with my spare stuff. Alright, so we got that all taken care of. So now we're going to make tons of ore blocks. Let's go downstairs. Ooh, I probably should have dropped that stuff off. Let's go downstairs and set up ore tripling. It's kind of part of where I want to go. Let's see, osmium and platinum. You're both in this one. Right there and right there. I just let those work away in the background. You know, kind of like this stuff. Just let it keep running. Alright, so down here, yeah, let's get ore tripling going. I think this is what I need, but we'll find out. And let's take all of this stuff down. Here we go. Ooh, I must not have my magnet on? I don't. We better put the magnet on. Alright, so I've got enough room right here. I think this makes sense. Let's put it right here. We've got power on the floor. We'll power it from the bottom. That, it seems like a good plan to me. Alright, so I'm going to chop out, not with my sword. Let's get a couple of more blocks here. And, you know, we'll start at the end and we'll work our way backwards. And see if I can remember how to do this. Alright, so I've got all of the machines. So the last one is smelting. I'm 100% sure the last one's smelting. That's pretty easy. And, you know, we'll refine storage out of the back of that one. Okay, that's easy. And the way I'm going to look at this that's easier is, let's look up like iron ore. Right? And come over here. Yeah, so there is a process, right? Purify. And that gets me clumps, crush, enrich, and then it's not going to show it to me. And then I know it's, you know, smelt afterwards. All right, so Let's see. It was this guy. Let's see. Crush. Right here. And we'll throw stuff through it and see if it works. Right? And I think I can put that guy there. So I purify the ore, and this is the problem. This guy needs an additional input. It needs oxygen put into it. And you know, I gotta look at the electrolytic separator. Oh, I can't remember what sides do what. I think the right side is oxygen. Could I just stick that right there? I don't know. Let's build this as we go along. Yeah, you know, I guess I could put the sink right here. So let's feed this guy water. So I'm going to need a fluid duct. Let's see, fluid duct. Do I need signalum plated? No, I don't really need hardened, but I'll take it. I mean, I'm just trying to move up to better tiers of stuff. Nope, I can't do it there. Let's do this in the back. Because that's where I think hydrogen comes out. Alright, so I put my duct down. And we'll, let's put water in this guy. Woo! Yeah, and let's immediately throw muffling in all these guys. I realized that earlier. I was like, I do not want to listen to this. Yeah, so it's making hydrogen on one side and oxygen on the other. Alright. And the oxygen's going to go out this side into the purification chamber, which we will set to extra on that side. We'll have input, yeah, I can put input in the back, I guess. So let's do that. Let's say input right there, output right there, turn off that. I guess that's technically the bottom. I guess that's technically where the energy is. Right? No, this is the top. I always get that confused. That's the back. All right, input from the back and output to the right. And there we go. Got plenty of oxygen. Cool. And then over here, it'll crush. And I should input from the right. I guess I don't really need to mess with this top one. Input from the left, output to the right. And then enrich, same thing. Input, output, eject, on. And then this one will do the same thing. Let's see, input from the left. Oh, you know, and I had this extra input, and I'm probably going to leave that just so I can export extra things. All right, so output. There we go. So that should be the process. That should be. Let's put that there. And I'm going to leave this extra exporter just so when I get dusts and whatnot, it makes it pretty easy to chuck in and out of the system. All right, so I feel like you should go straight up. I know there's another cable there, but I always kind of like these guys as straight as possible. Ugh. Can I just vein mine the whole lot of you? Ah, I took out, whoa. I took out more. It wasn't even connected. You know, vein miner or ore excavator, some days. Some days. That's all right. Easily fixed. Easily fixed. It'd be nice if these wrenched off. I'm getting used to wrenching cables instead. All right, so I think that's the process, but let's follow it. Let's grab a piece of ore. So we'll grab this nickel, and let's throw it in right here. All right, so it's working down. Okay, and you're going to make yourself some chunks, and you chuck them in the next machine, which is going to crush them. Ah, this is going to work, and then we're going to upgrade this a little bit. All right, so that got enriched, got smelted. There we go, ore tripling. All right, so some important upgrades that we can use. is there's a gas upgrade. Yeah, this right here. Increases the gas using machinery, efficiency of it. So that's iron dust and some of these alloys. Oh, I need an actual... I need another grid down here. I need a crafting grid down here. This is just the pattern grid. I mean, we might as well craft one up. Right? It should have gone through there. Let's get a grid. Yeah, there we go. Get ourselves a crafting grid. Throw it. Oh, I didn't mean for it to be like that. I thought the cable was back one more. Yeah, let's put it right there. All right. And we'll set this to be right. All right, so gas, whatever. Gas upgrade. I'm not sure how many it takes. Let's start with 4, and I think it goes in the purification chamber. Yeah, it does. So when the first one goes in, it'll tell us. Oh, of 8. Okay, of 8. So let's grab 4 more. And then I'm going to want to grab energy upgrades. And let's see if I can see this guy. Energy upgrade. There you are. That one takes gold. And I wonder how many of these we can make. It'd be nice if I could make 8 more. Yeah, there we go. All right, always start as efficient as possible. Let's see, purification chamber. Here, have the gas upgrades. And we'll start throwing energy in everybody. Yeah, these two already have energy upgrades, and they actually have a little bit of speed on them as well. All right, and then I want to make them factories. I want to make them basic factories. And let's see, how do I do that? It's called an installer. Right here. So, basic control circuits. We should have a bunch of those. Oh, we don't have a bunch of those. All right, well, I mean, let's make a few. Electronic circuits, not really that hard to do. There we go. So how many of these do I need? Let's look. You can't make this a factory, but you can make these 2. Yeah, just like that. And now they'll do 3 at a time. And, I mean, they use so little power. Let's go ahead and tell it to start doing nickel. And let's see what we got going on here. Go ahead and split. You are using 6 RF a tick. You're not even... you're using 2. Go ahead and split. Yeah, what are these guys using? A lot more. Let's throw some speed in there. Let's see, speed upgrades. And then, I don't know, let's grab like 8. And we'll throw half in here. Right? And we'll throw half in there. And that'll take a second, but that'll be... Yeah, I mean, 33... Oh, there we go. 60 RF a tick. Oh, there goes the oxygen. All right, so we need more speed. So there's 4 more. Let's throw the speed in here. And see if this will keep up. Yeah, this thing... Oh, and I've also got to turn it to dumping excess. I probably should do that on both sides. There we go. I probably didn't need that much speed in this, but it's not that much power. And you know, while I'm thinking of it, this is a pretty good power source. I hadn't planned on it, but what would it take for me to get some gas-burning generators? What would it take? I mean, it's pretty expensive. You know, it's pretty expensive, but we could do it. We could do it. What am I just missing? Osmium dust. Okay. All right. Let's, yeah, we've got the stuff for it. Boy, let's grab some of those. Because, you know, it's really good power. Let's see. Over here. I get lost occasionally. I need some osmium dust. Yeah, you know, let me get a couple of these together, and I'll come right back to you. All right, so did a bunch of grinding, a lot of crafting off camera, because I needed to get a lot of pieces. So gas, burning, you know, these things take a lot of casings, which takes a lot of this casing, which takes a lot of that casing, which takes this casing, which takes that casing. And, you know, I knew I was going to run out of something. But I got them all, so I should be able to get a total of 5. Oh, they don't stack. So I already had 1. There we go. Got 5. I think that's the ratio. Oh, I'm going to need pipes. I need tubes. Tube. Yeah, I need these pressurized tubes because we're going to have to move the gas. And you know, this does this all the time. It thinks I'm out of steel and it's just an ore dictionary thing. Let's grab a stack of those and I do that too. Tube. Here we go. And let's move them up to the next tier. I haven't found that I've got problems with Mekanism anything else. It was just the power cables. So, let's see. I think, you know, it doesn't much matter to me where these go. I think I'll put them right here. Yeah, just like that. And I'm pretty sure I can feed gas to them on the bottom. I don't know, but we'll find out. But I'm definitely going to take gas out there. And, you know, for symmetry's sake, let's put this guy over there. And let's see. Can I do this? Let's take this gas right there. And if I can feed gas out of the bottom, ew, we have a little issue. I mean, not a big deal. I just don't like to move stuff around that much. All right, let's grab our wrench here. Let's wrench this guy off. And it's going to make a U-turn like this. Yeah, because that'll make my life a little easier, just like that. Alright, so right over here. And will you connect to the bottom and feed gas? Oh, I think you just did. I think it did. Let's let ourselves back out here. Oh, it totally does. It totally does. Cool. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Then let's feed gas into the bottom of these guys, just because it's neater looking. So can I just kind of... Yep. Oh, that's right. You make a horrible noise. You make a horrible noise. Oh, what am I out of? Enriched alloy. All right, I can fix that over here. I've got some more. Yep, right in there. I forgot. The worst noise that Mekanism makes is those gas-burning generators. Let's see. And up here. Right there. And let's see. 5. That'll get me 5. They stack in 4, so that'll help. Oh, no! You don't take muffling upgrades! No! Well, we got a ton of muffling upgrades for when we need them. Oh, I gotta think really carefully about this now. Because that noise is awful. I might have to pick these up and move them. I hate to put a sound muffler down here. Alright, so let's, I guess we'll finish this off here. Right here. Flex ducts. Right there. And then when I moved that power cable, where did it go in relation? Where is it? Hello? Shouldn't you have been, like, right here? Right there. Okay. Yeah, because I want to come down right here. And we might as well bring that up and over. And you know, if it's not too annoying, this might be the new power supply for the base. I didn't even intend to try to make new power. But you know, these things make, let's see. Yeah, max output 16,000 RF a tick. And I think I'll get 8 using this kind of gas. So there's 40,000 RF a tick right there. And I do like that it's distributed across those 5 inputs. That's actually pretty good. I might be able to actually take the calculator stuff down. And, you know, get back up to having, let's see. Yeah, I mean, we're at like 29 frames. And, you know, when I'm not looking at stuff, it's better. but I could get back to 60 by taking the calculator stuff down and just leaving this. So, there we go. Not bad. Not bad progress for the day. We got ore tripling set up and power generation. Yeah, I'll take that. So I think I'm going to call it there for today. I'm 47 Mark IV, and, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to leave me likes or comments, I'd really appreciate that. I think I'll see you all in the next episode.